Hey you guys, today we're going to learn how to use the cable machine for upper body. Hey you guys, so as we know, most gyms are going to have cable machines. These are great for working upper lower body, but today we're specifically going to focus on our upper body. We're going to get right into it today. All you're going to do is just set your cable at about midway down the railing. You're just going to have a handle with this one. This is going to be a unilateral movement, which means we're just going to be working one side of the body. What's great about that is that you're going to ensure that you're working that optimal focus on the target area. So with this one, we're really going to focus on our posterior delt, trapezius, teres major minor, and latissimus dorsi. So we're really going to be hitting some good parts of the back today. All right, so split stance. My knee's going to be at a 90-degree angle. I'm dropping my other one to the ground. I'm keeping completely straight with my head and shoulders. You can start with your wrist down and rotate over. I'm just going to bring this in, really pulling it back, and I'm letting it out to full range of motion. So with this, I'm thinking about bringing my shoulder back as far as I can without rotating my body, and pull. So I'm really feeling this down my lats, everything in my back. It's really isolating that back area. Another great thing about unilateral movements is you can work your dominant and less dominant side equally. It's great for core stabilization too, because it's actually a lot harder. All right, so once you finish that, maybe 12 to 15 reps, boom, we're off to the other side. Okay, now we're going to drop this down to the very lowest setting. We're probably going to want to drop the weight a little bit because you really don't need a ton of weight for these unless you're super strong, but just starting out. Whew. Okay, we're going to hold the handle. Our feet are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. This is going to focus more on the rotator cuff muscles, supraspinatus, and the mid delts in the center of our shoulders. So you really want to think about holding these cables close to your body. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bring this up and out, lower down, get a nice stretch at the bottom. My body's staying nice and tight. My core is tight. I'm really just isolating that middle delt and out. So we're really getting into that rotator cuff here. So unless your shoulders are super strong and you've been doing these for a while, I would definitely start out with a lighter weight. Okay. All right, so we've now hit our lats and our mid delt. So now we're going to go into rope curls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the handle off. We're going to throw a rope on. So this we can probably add a little bit more weight. I actually prefer doing these on the ground because I think you can get a little bit better isolation. You're just going to grab the handles underneath the little ball. I usually anchor my feet. You're just going to sit back. You're going to start with a full extension, and then you're just going to bring this up. Think about curling, get a nice complete contraction at the top, and you're going to lower this down as far as you can. We're going to bring it up, take that little isometric hold at the top, and lower down. What's nice about this, sometimes I'll bring my hands in a little bit closer and out, and other times I'll bring my hands maybe out a little bit wider and just kind of change the way I'm curling just slightly, just by how close or far you're holding the rope together. But that is such a great exercise. It's probably one of my favorites. Okay, next we're going to go for a rope front raise. So now we're going to be hitting the anterior delt, or the front of our shoulders. I'm just going to move this over here. Once again, we're on the lowest setting. Don't need too much weight if you're just starting out with these. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take the rope, give a little bit of a walkout. You're going to bend your knees. My shoulders and back is straight, my head is neutral. I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna bring it straight up. A very slight bend in my elbows. You don't wanna lock your elbows out. Kind of kicking my butt out, just slightly. Really just trying to keep a nice flat back. I'm just really concentrating on the fronts of my shoulders, doing all of the work here. And down. Straight out, hold, really feel that full contraction, and back down. Okay, last, good old triceps. Okay, now we're gonna take this, we're gonna set it all the way up to the top. So just take that, set it all the way to the top. You can either use a triangle bar, or you can use a straight bar with a slight curve like this has. Set your weight however much you're looking to do, light or heavy. You're just going to position yourself in front of the pole. We're gonna have a good straight body, abs are engaged. We're just going to put our hands right where that curve is. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna think about bringing our elbows in next to our body. Just really think about keeping those elbows next to your body. So here we're gonna target the triceps, forearms, and our lats. So I'm just pressing down, really thinking about getting that full range of motion. Squeezing at the top, not letting those elbows raise up at all. Squeezing here and squeezing and raise. So very much an isometric, kind of an isolated exercise. All right, you guys, so if you're afraid of using the cable machine, here's some super easy, super good for getting results exercises for upper body. I hope you use them. Thanks for joining me today. Hey, check out Athlean-XX4women.com. Leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. If you're subscribed, you get the videos when they come out that day, and I will work out with you guys soon.